Hi, Kogo here. So recently I had the chance to go to Akihabara, so I decided I would go to the Touhou Cure Maid Cafe collab for lunch with my mother. Although it was more of a maid cafe in name only, it's more like a cafe where the waitress happened to be wearing maid dresses. Getting the reservations was actually pretty easy, which surprised me because the only other character cafe I had ever been to was the Kirby Cafe, and the reservations for that are a nightmare to get a hold of. For the Touhou Cure Maid Cafe collab, all you had to do was go to the vicinity of the cafe and reserve a seat from the line messaging app. And that's only if the store is actually busy. It was pretty vacant when we went, so we got to waltz right in and take a seat. The cafe was decorated with Touhou mini characters and Yukris, which was neat. They had footage of Touhou title screen demo gameplay running on a big monitor, which was also neat. And they had music from Doujin Circles playing, which I was surprised by how many songs I didn't recognize. It was pretty cool they went for slightly more obscure songs. Honestly, I wish they had a song list so that I could look them up later. So, about the menu. I realized I goofed up and accidentally looked up last year's menu before coming to the cafe, and only realized this after I entered the place. Since I am a very picky eater, I didn't really have much food that I liked on this year's menu, so I picked Komachi's dessert plate and Komachi's cranberry juice. I must have looked like the biggest Komachi fan that day, and to be fair, she is my favorite out of the POV original characters. The food I ordered, I'm gonna be honest, was really mediocre, but my mom said that the omelette from the normal not collab menu was above average, so your mileage will vary. I think my final thoughts on the cafe was I think it's neat enough to go if you're a Touhou fan, and if you're already going to Akihabara anyway. A funny thing happened to me afterwards that was slightly related to the Touhou Cure Maid Cafe collab. I was shopping at the anime merch store right next to the cafe, where I got bonus cards from previous Touhou events for shopping at both the cafe and the store. I got 4 cards, 3 of which were cards from the Cure Maid Cafe collab from 2020, and the last one was from the Touhou Yomiuri Line collab from 2024. And it just so happened to be the one card I didn't have out of them. So that was the tale of how I got a complete set of Touhou Yomiuri Line 2024 collab cards, months after I had forgotten they even existed.